Colin Huggins has been performing in Washington Square Park for almost 9 years. And while New Yorkers are no stranger to street performers, Colin's act is like no other. Huggins brings an entire piano to the park every time he performs. Now he's setting his sights on a new project.
I wanted to see if I could create something for myself that would require me to release something once a week. And so I created this project where I would go into a studio once a month and I would write 4 songs for 4 different singers, and then I would release one per week.
Huggins' project, which he calls the Colin Huggins Art Collective, continued for 6 months. Despite dwindling funds, Huggins decided to take his project in a new direction.
I was paying for all of this almost completely myself, and I wasn't making enough money to keep it going, and so I had to stop it, unfortunately. But I recorded about 25 songs, so 25 weeks, a new song every single week with a different singer, and one of these singers came from Reciprocity, the Reciprocity Foundation. They work with homeless youth, anywhere from 12 or 13 years old to in the early mid-20s. And so they introduced me to one of their students, a transgender girl named Elite. And so I met her, I listened to her voice, I wrote a song for her, and we recorded it, and it was a really amazing experience for her. And it made me think that maybe my project isn't something that is just good for me to write music, but maybe it's something that provides a very good experience for people who need a positive experience.
And a positive impact was what Colin brought. Rather than looking for singers to perform his pieces, each song composed for the Reciprocity Foundation is personalized for its performer.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
All he wanted to do was talk to me first to see what type of person I was and what the song's going to be about. And recently I lost someone very special to me to cancer. So he's like, okay, well, I know exactly what I'm going to do for you. And a couple of weeks later, I saw him again. He wrote me this beautiful song. Turned out very nice.
The song definitely represents me, definitely. The lyrics 100% represent, my hopes, my aspirations for the future and what I want to happen in the future. So it's a very hopeful song. I think what makes Colin stand out is that he's so understanding. And understanding is very, very important, especially when you're dealing with artists and music in particularly. Like, understanding is very important. And being able to understand our point of view and understand, our desires, and even on a deeper level, understanding our emotions to even write the song to begin with, is, something that Colin has. And that's what makes him great.
I know he's made a positive impact in my life. I didn't want to do anything at this point before this project. I was just going to travel. I didn't want to do anything. And that Adam, he's like, look, here's this guy that wants to write this song for you. And I'm like, nah, I don't know. I lost the song. I lost the music in me. But I met the guy, and he was just really nice. And that just took me by surprise. I never met someone like, I know I said this before, but I never met someone who just wanted to work and actually do something. I've met people here that want to work with me. Oh yeah, we'll do this, David, and months later never hear from him, but weeks later I hear back from him. Oh, okay, maybe he is legit, Maybe someone does care.
The Reciprocity Foundation songs will be uploaded on the Colin Huggins Art Collective YouTube page. For NYU, I'm Suzanne Nguyen.